Origins and main cultural features of the British working class. The working class was formed between the years 1790 and 1830, as a consequence of the Industrial Revolution in the early 19th century, which supposed big changes in the British society. On the one hand, the technical advances made easier the work in the countryside, but, on the other hand, it made lots of peasants lose their jobs. This is the cause that caused a massive exodus, in which workers were forced to move to the cities where they worked in their first factories or also in coal mines. The term working class was adopted in the early 19th century in order to be distinguished from the idle class or the privileged. The beginnings can be seen, first of all, in the development of a class conscience. This is the conscience of an identity between these various groups of workers with the same interests against the interests of other classes. And secondly, in the development of the proper forms of industrial and political organization.
This new working class lived in a very precarious situation. They had to work between 10 and 12 hours a day in very dangerous conditions. Particularly in the mines, the victims were counted for hundreds. Also in the factories, they could be fired at any moment if the sales went down. And being fired, as Friedrich Engels says, means commonly the danger of starving to death, because the money earned in their work wasn't enough for savings. Proletarian kids have to work as young as they were able to. Some of them start when they were 4 years old. Due to the rural exodus, big suburban neighborhoods appear in the roundabouts of the factories. They live in shacks and other bad structured buildings, whose main characteristics was uncleanliness. This condition was the main cause of the faster extension of diseases, such as cholera or tuberculosis.
The period since 1870 until 1914, the late years of the Victorian era, are characteristic, according to Stedman Jones, because of the great waves of union expansion, the growth of socialism, the creation of the Labour Party, 1906. Reforms were made in order to improve the life conditions. For instance, minimum ages were established to work. Children could not start working until the age of 9, when they had already finished the elementary school, established during these years as well, although the minimum age kept increasing until the 16 years old, as the British current laws establishes. In this period also occurred the conversion of the working class from liberalism, the demand for social reform, and the beginnings of the welfare state.
Around 1832, there were already family-based institutions related to working class, such as friendly societies, religious and education movements, trade unions, periodicals, and political organizations.
There were working class community patterns, intellectual traditions, and a working class structure of feelings as well.